Our brain functions as a comprehensive archive, meticulously cataloging every experience, learning, and encounter we have had throughout our lives. This vast repository of memories is not just a passive collection of data, but actively influences our current emotional state. Each morning, as we wake up and our mind inevitably drifts to the various problems and challenges we face, we are essentially revisiting and reliving the past. These problems are not isolated incidents. They are inextricably linked to specific people, events, and most importantly, to the emotions we have experienced in similar past situations. These connections between past experiences and current emotions underscore the profound impact our history has on our present emotional well being. For instance, a current problem at work may evoke feelings of stress or anxiety, not solely because of the immediate issue, but because it resonates with past experiences of similar workplace challenges. The brain retrieves not just the factual details of these past events, but also the emotional responses we had to them, effectively coloring our current emotional response with shades of past feelings. This phenomenon explains why certain situations can trigger unexpectedly strong emotional reactions. It's not just the current situation that we are responding to. We are also reacting to a collage of similar past experiences and the emotions they evoked. This layered emotional response can make our current feelings seem disproportionate to the actual situation at hand, as they are amplified by the cumulative emotional residue of similar past experiences. Moreover, this deep rooted connection between past experiences and current emotions can often lead us to feel stuck in recurring emotional patterns. We might find ourselves reacting to new situations in old familiar ways, driven by the emotional momentum of our past. This cycle can be particularly evident in our relationships, where current conflicts can evoke emotions rooted in past relationship dynamics, leading to patterns of interaction that feel inescapably repetitive. The emotions elicited by thoughts of past problems reveal a significant aspect of human psychology. The body, functioning as an extension of the unconscious mind, is unable to distinguish between experiences that are actually happening and those that are merely being thought of or imagined. This lack of differentiation means that our physical and emotional responses to mere thoughts can be as intense and real as responses to actual events. For example, just thinking about a stressful past event can trigger a cascade of stress hormones, such as cortisol and adrenaline, exactly as if the event were occurring in the present. Our thoughts and feelings, representing the communication modes of the brain and body, respectively, merge to form our current state of being. This state is significantly influenced by the emotions linked to our past experiences. When we dwell on past difficulties, the associated feelings, such as anxiety, regret, or sadness, become the emotional foundation of our present state. This process highlights how our present mood and outlook are often not solely determined by current circumstances, but are deeply rooted in our emotional history. This phenomenon also implies that our current emotional state is, to a significant extent, a reflection of our habitual thought patterns. If we habitually focus on negative or distressing aspects of our past, we are likely to foster a present state characterized by similar negative emotions. Conversely, consciously directing our thoughts towards more positive or neutral aspects of our past can help cultivate a more positive emotional state in the present. Moreover, this intricate connection between past emotions and present states has profound implications for our overall well being. Living in a state that is continually influenced by past negative emotions can affect our mental health, leading to issues such as chronic anxiety, depression, or a general sense of dissatisfaction with life. It can also impact our physical health, as chronic stress and negative emotional states have been linked to various physical health problems. The recognition that our body responds to thoughts as if they were real experiences provides a powerful incentive to monitor and regulate our thought processes. By becoming more aware of our habitual thoughts and deliberately focusing on more positive or constructive aspects of our lives, we can actively influence our emotional state. This conscious regulation of thoughts is not just a mental exercise, but a form of emotional self care that can have tangible benefits for our mental and physical health. Every day presents us with a pivotal choice to allow our lives to be shaped by our aspirations and visions for the future, or to remain tethered to the memories and patterns of our past. This decision is not merely philosophical, it has tangible implications on how we live our lives. When we make a conscious commitment to change, whether it's in our lifestyle choices such as diet and exercise or in breaking entrenched patterns of thought and behavior, we embark on a journey that is often fraught with discomfort and uncertainty. Embracing change requires stepping out of our comfort zones, a space where our habits and routines have created a sense of safety and predictability. Change disrupts this familiarity, introducing elements of the unknown and the unpredictable. This disruption can manifest as discomfort, both mentally and emotionally, as we confront and challenge our long held beliefs, habits, and routines. The discomfort associated with change is a crucial aspect of personal growth. It signals that we are moving away from our old selves and are in the process of creating something new. This period of transition, while uncomfortable, is where the transformation occurs. It's during this time that we are actively rewriting our narrative, shifting from being passive recipients of our past experiences to active creators of our future. Moreover, this process of change is not linear or straightforward. It often involves a series of trials and errors, successes and setbacks. Embracing uncertainty in this journey is essential, as it opens us to new possibilities and learning opportunities. It challenges us to develop resilience and adaptability, qualities that are essential for personal growth and fulfillment. The moment we decide to change, we also confront our fears and insecurities. These fears might stem from the possibility of failure, the fear of the unknown, or the anxiety of leaving behind what is familiar and comfortable. Acknowledging and facing these fears is a vital part of the transformation process. It requires a certain level of self awareness and courage to confront what holds us back and to move forward despite the uncertainties. Embarking on the journey of change often encounters resistance from within, particularly from our body, which has become accustomed to specific emotional states. This resistance is deeply rooted in our physiological and psychological makeup. Our body, having adapted to familiar emotions like guilt, fear, or sadness, may find the prospect of experiencing new, unknown emotions unsettling. The comfort of these known emotions, despite their negative connotations, often outweighs the allure of stepping into uncharted emotional territories. This resistance from the body can manifest in various forms, notably through self doubt and a barrage of excuses. These internal voices of resistance are the body's way of signaling its discomfort with the impending change. When we contemplate stepping outside our comfort zone, whether it's embracing a new habit, changing our lifestyle, or altering our thought patterns, these voices tend to intensify. They persuade us to question our abilities, undermine our resolve, and rationalize why maintaining the status quo is preferable. The persistence of these internal voices of doubt and excuse making is a significant hurdle in the path of change. Each time we heed these voices, we reinforce the cycle of past behaviors and emotions, effectively anchoring ourselves further in our old ways. This cycle is not just a mental phenomenon, but a physiological one as well. Our brains are wired to respond to familiar patterns, and breaking these patterns requires not just mental, but also physical rewiring. Moreover, this resistance is often rooted in a fear of the unknown. Our brains are programmed to perceive uncertainty as a potential threat, triggering a defense mechanism that favors familiar discomfort over unfamiliar possibilities. This fear of the unknown can be paralyzing, leading to procrastination and inaction, further entrenching us in our current state. The process of overcoming this resistance requires conscious effort and persistence. It involves acknowledging these internal voices of doubt and excuse, but choosing not to be swayed by them. This decision to move forward despite the resistance is a crucial step in breaking the cycle of past behaviors and emotions. The transformation from our old self to a new self is a profound and comprehensive process, encompassing changes at multiple levels: neurological, biological, chemical, and even genetic. This journey is not just about altering our external behaviors or habits, but it involves a fundamental shift in how our brain and body function and interact. Neurologically, it entails rewiring our brain circuitry, forming new neural pathways that support the habits and thought patterns of our new self. Biologically, it involves changes in how our body reacts to stress, processes emotions, and maintains health. Chemically, this shift can alter the balance of neurotransmitters and hormones that influence our mood, energy levels, and overall well being. Genetically, there's emerging evidence to suggest that our lifestyle choices and experiences can even affect gene expression, a concept known as epigenetics. In the midst of this transformative process, we often find ourselves in a state of uncertainty where the future is not clear and our goals may seem distant or undefined. It's in this space of the unknown that genuine creation and transformation occur. Embracing the unknown rather than fearing it opens up a realm of possibilities that were previously unimagined. This step into the unknown is essential for breaking free from the constraints of our past selves and moving toward a future that aligns with our deepest aspirations. Envisioning our future plays a crucial role in this transformative journey. When we imagine our future selves, our brain's creative centers are activated, bridging the gap between where we are and where we want to be. This mental visualization goes beyond mere daydreaming. It's an active creation process that involves aligning our thoughts, emotions, and energy with our future goals and aspirations. This alignment is powerful. It not only changes our mental outlook, but can also lead to tangible changes in our physiology. Experiencing the future before it has manifested is a unique aspect of this process. By vividly imagining our future, we begin to feel the emotions associated with those future experiences. This emotional rehearsal can be so potent that our body begins to respond as if the future we are imagining is already happening. This phenomenon demonstrates the deep connection between mind and body. How our thoughts and visualizations can elicit physical and emotional responses. Moreover, this alignment of thoughts and emotions with our future aspirations sets the stage for actualizing those goals. When we continuously immerse ourselves in the emotions and experiences of our desired future, we start to create a new identity. This identity is aligned with our aspirations and is fundamentally different from the identity tied to our past selves. This journey also challenges and reshapes our perspective. As we evolve, our view of ourselves, our capabilities, and our place in the world shifts. We begin to see ourselves not as victims of circumstance, but as active creators of our destiny. This shift in perspective is empowering. It encourages us to take more significant risks, embrace new opportunities, and approach life with a renewed sense of purpose and possibility. In essence, the transition from our old self to a new self is a multifaceted process that touches every aspect of our being. It involves a deep neurological, biological, chemical, and genetic transformation fueled by the power of our vision for the future. Embracing the unknown, aligning our thoughts and emotions with our aspirations, and changing our perspective are all critical components of this transformative journey. This process not only reshapes our identity, but also opens up new pathways for growth, fulfillment, and self realization